Hey guys, this is Aegis, and I've got here a 4v4, so look at that production tab. And there's no name tab, name badges, and I am playing in this 4v4 over here. This is a high diamond level play of 4v4, so you'll see what I mean by noobs in 4v4 in just a second. So this here here is Xanaharius. My allies are Xanaharius. Over here is Fat Fish Frog, and of course, STV playing as the Terran player. I was actually playing this right before pharmacy class. What class was it? Ethics started. Right before ethics started. So I'm going 3-gate blink. Fat Fish Frog is going 3-gate. I think he actually did switch over. He just switched back over. And then somebody lagged, and we all put in question marks. Our opponents are going to be creators playing as the Pink Zerg player. His allies include Dark Link as the Green Terran player, Shik-Aka as the Orange Protoss player, and Snake as the Yellow Zerg player. And of course, seeing the builds that we've just said, I am going for that gateway. Should be getting that gas real soon. I actually play extremely horribly in this game because I was rushing it. We were so close to not being able to make it turn the game off before the class actually started. SCV is actually 10 pooling, so there's the pool coming up, and you can see for yourself what everyone else is doing. I think this guy is a normal, no, this is probably a 10 or a 13 12 pool, something like that. Fat Fish Frog here has his gas up, 3 guys in gas, gonna be throwing up his core right now. There it is, the core coming up. I should be getting my core as well. Looks like I opted to queue an extra probe there. That's why you don't queue probes, or else your tech gets delayed. I should be grabbing the gas soon, and a couple of Zerglings out for SCV. He's going to be marching out across the field real soon to be able to try to do some damage. And he's also got his queen now finishing up. There it is, the queen popping out. Speed is on the way for Snake. So the yellow Zerg player over here is getting up his speed as well as getting a couple extra drones. His queen is on the way. Our green Protoss player, Darklink, actually walling this place off. He does not have an orbital command, so this is what I'm talking about. Completely fail play from everyone here. Gas coming up, still no metabolic boost from our pink Zerg player. My second gateway is on the way, should be getting that thing real soon. What do we call that? Twilight Council. See, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. We have a warp gate coming up, a warp gate research. Also, I do want to note that I am accepting submissions of replays. If you've got anything cool, send it to me at aegisstarcraft2@gmail.com, and I'll go ahead and cast those games if they're very interesting. Shik. I'm just gonna call him Shik. He's got his Stalker on the way, also finishing up the warp gate research. I've got my Twilight Council coming up. It's almost finished, as well as my ally Fat Fish Dog is also getting his Twilight Council. It's done, and it is getting the blink research right now, throwing up his 3rd gateway. I think I actually got my 3rd gateway earlier. There it is, and the blink research getting chrono boosted. The first Stalker is out on the field right now. And our blue Zerg player continuing to poke around. A couple of Zerglings out for creators. Picking off a couple of Zerglings over there and a couple of wall-ins over here. And a probe trying to get out of here. A couple more gateways coming up for Shika. That's actually really late. He's got 400 minerals in the bank. Not sure what he's going to... I guess he's just going to straight up expand. That's not going to work. And we've got a lair finished for Snake. And still no tech. He's got 300 gas in the bank. I have no idea what these players are doing. A lair is on the way for creators, and a couple of Zerglings out. Fat Fish Frog is, or Fat Fish Dog is ready. His warp gates are warping in. My warp gates are done. Gonna be warping in a couple of Stalkers right now. I am supply blocked. See, look at how bad this is. And Xanaharius is also ready. Got a couple of roaches out, pinging in the middle. It looks like a couple of somethings got picked off in the center. We're gathering in the middle, and I actually tell everyone that I'm ready, and so they know that we're coming. Lair just finishes for creators, and he doesn't actually have too much except for these Zerglings out on the field, and that's not gonna work. And Sheikah over here grabbing his expansion, 3 gateways up, but without blink. He has no units over here, and we're gathering in the center. And I've got my pylon on the way, will be warping in a bunch of units. And over here, creators just sitting back, gonna be hanging out for a little while. Looks like Snake is grabbing the pathogen glands as well as a burrow upgrade for those infestors. He's also got his expansion now up, and we should be moving out real soon. Looks like a little Zergling surround over there, but it did not work. The ball was just too large. Go, 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 says Fat Fish Frog, so we are going to be making our push here. And Dark Link, actually, he's spending his money okay. Because he's thrown down a command center, but he has 5 Marines over here to hold this off, and I should be blinking in here in just a second. This is ridiculous. I can't believe how bad these players actually are. And a couple of Marines hanging out over here, and I am racking up 800 minerals in the bank. See how bad I am? And we've got the units over here from Sheikah actually doing a surround over here. A couple of force fields going down, preventing some of those units from running in there, but I'm behind this wall. I will be able to defend myself from behind this wall, and it's just sentries, so it's very easy to take those out. And a couple of reinforcements over here. I've got my reinforcing pylon as well. Stalkers over here inside of Creator's main base. Gonna be cleaning that up. It looks like a couple of units here from Sheikah do get absolutely destroyed. He's not actually making too much with his 1,000 minerals. Snake over here has 500 minerals in the bank as well. Looks like I'm gonna blink over here. A couple of barracks will be falling, as well as the green player over here. He does have his Sea Shank, but he's losing a lot of SCVs. Couple of stalkers parked behind his mineral line. Creators not going to be controlling his units as he has left the game already, and a couple of units over here from Snake going to be popping over here, and he's just got 2 infestors, and that's not going to be too much to be able to do anything at all. And let's see, our red Zerg player Fat Fish Frog is making some more units, not actually rallying too many of them forth. And I'm going to be taking some fungal growths, but Snake not able to do enough damage. A blink over. We'll be able to clean up a couple more units, but there's just not enough fungal growth. However, there is 1 Sea Shank over here trying to deal some damage. The spawning pool is about to go down, and it looks like I am up to 1,200 minerals. No mining here, says Fat Fish Frog. He's just letting us know that there's nothing mining here. And Dark Link going to be remaking a barracks. So I'm going to blink forward, and the SCVs engage in battle. This is not going to work. All the SCVs begin running away. The Zergling reinforcements from SCV, actually no speed yet. He's not grabbing. He has a lot of hatcheries. Well, I don't know what he's doing. We've got a couple of Zerglings. That's a lot of Zerglings running over here. And a couple of units hanging out. And it looks like one of my stalkers does try to engage this army in battle. The Zerglings do weaken those units a little bit. And I've got my stalkers over here going to be cleaning up those. This last factory will be advancing back over here. The 2 infestors have energy now, and it looks like my proxy pylon has been taken out. We'll be warping in more units over here, and the stalkers over here will be advancing against this army. There are immortals in this mix, which are good against stalkers, but not in this large of a number. Should be seeing a blink forward from, there we go, blink forward will be targeting down that immortal. Down it goes, and a blink forward from Fat Fish Frog as well. Or dog. I keep saying frog. I have no idea why. Snake over here with 3 infestors. I'm going to be chilling out for a while. Looks like I blink back a little. And I should have more units. I've even taken the gold base. Not even going to be going for this regular mineral base at all. More stalkers going to be moving in here. A nice fungal on all of my stalkers. Does bring them down to very little health, around 20 HP. And looks like another blink forward from Fat Fish Dog will be able to shoot down a couple of these stalkers over here. And the robotics facility also about to go down. The Immortal does manage to pop out, but it's going to be falling very quickly. Darklink leaves the game. He's got a couple of buildings over here, but he's just not very good at this game. And the Stalker is going to be blinking over here. A couple more Zerglings on the way. It looks like the Queen will get targeted down as well. And where are my reinforcements? I'm not making anything. I've got 800 in the bank. Snake over here and Chico trying to hold their own. They've got 5 gateways in the main, but still banking a lot of money. It looks like a couple of Zerglings will be suiciding themselves, and the units from Chico will be trying to range down the units over here. Looks like I will be backing up, and here come the Zerglings reinforcing this area. It looks like we will be able to take this down quite easily along with that Zergling help. And it looks like the Infestors actually might be able to hold the line. If they throw down perfect Fungals, they might be able to do it, and they'll make this game last just a little bit longer. And Fungals on all the Zerglings, looks like those guys are down to very little health. A ton of infested Terrans actually being thrown down, but the economy for Chico is actually getting completely obliterated. A couple more reinforcing units over here. Darklink has not rebuilt his base and is being revealed. I've got the gold base mining, and I've still got 400 in the bank. Oh my goodness. And it looks like a bunch of infested Terrans as well as a few Stalkers over here will be able to do some damage. Looks like I'm going to be bringing my Stalkers back over here to continue to do additional damage against that mineral line. And Chico over here with his last 2 Stalkers trying to hold the line. He's still got 400 in the bank. A couple of Zerglings working on that location. More reinforcements from me, and a couple of Zealots as well as Stalkers are going to be blinking in here. And the very few units from Chico will not be able to defend. Couple of infestors over here, but that's just not going to be enough. They don't have fungal at the ready. They can only throw down those infested Terrans, which of course can easily get destroyed while they are still in egg form. We've got 2,000 minerals over here for our yellow Zerg player, so he's not spending his money well at all. Shika has left the game, and a couple more Stalkers reinforcing over here from our red Protoss player will be able to take this out. More Zerglings streaming across the map. I've got idle units over here, and the Infestors over here trying to hang on. They do have fungal, so they need to pop up and throw those fungals down, and then re-burrow and just try to hide, as we have no detection. Let's see if anyone has detection. Yeah, we have no detection. We're just attacking. It looks like Ultras are on the way for Zanhoria, so he's taking his time in getting those out. Hydra's out in the field as well, and this base is going to be falling very quickly. I've got my Stalkers working on the Protoss base over here. I don't know what Snake thinks he's going to be able to do. He's throwing down all of these infested Terrans, and the blink from those Stalkers probably going to die. Snake with the GG, well played. And he leaves the game, and we take this game right as class begins. As I remember, it was just as the professor came into the room, essentially. So this was a 4v4. Told you that it was very noobish, and I hope to be able to bring some more games to you guys. Of course, please send me replays if you've gotten any cool replays. So this is Aegis signing off.